that disconnection did not happen by accident. It was shaped by history. Centuries ago, the transatlantic slave trade did more than move people across oceans. It separated families, it erased languages, it disrupted traditions, and it broke the chain of cultural memory.
Living a dream, living the African dream.
Welcome to the Pan African Lifestyle Show. My name is Darrin L. and I am the Chief Creative Officer here at Pan African Lifestyle. We help Africans and the diaspora live the African dream. Now, before we go any further, I want you to take a moment and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like this video, and most importantly, join our email list so you never miss the insights, the resources, and opportunities that we share. Let me start off by asking you a question. How can people be spread all across the world and still feel disconnected from each other? For many in the African diaspora, that feeling is very real. And the truth is that disconnection did not happen by accident. It was shaped by history. Centuries ago, the transatlantic slave trade did more than move people across oceans. It separated families, it erased languages, it disrupted traditions, and it broke the chain of cultural memory. Generations were born without knowing their ancestral villages, without knowing their original names, without knowing the stories that once defined who they were. So today, millions of people across the Americas, Europe, and the Caribbean know that they are descendants of Africa. But many don't know how to reconnect to that heritage. Instead, many inherited narratives shaped by colonial history, media stereotypes, and educational systems that rarely teach the full story of Africa's civilization, its influence, and its global contributions. And when people only hear fragments of their story, they begin to feel like fragments of themselves. But here's what history could never erase: connection. Even after centuries of separation, the African diaspora still carries cultural DNA that links us together. You can see it in the rhythm of our music, you can taste it in our food, you can hear it in our language patterns, and you can witness it in our resilience, creativity, and spirit. The connection never disappeared. It simply became hidden beneath generations of separation. And that's where spaces like Pan African Lifestyle play such an important role. Pan African Lifestyle helps people rediscover the truth that the diaspora is not scattered, it is connected. Through storytelling, culture, entrepreneurship, travel, and dialogue, Pan African Lifestyle helps build bridges between Africa and its global family. It connects someone in Atlanta with someone in Accra, someone in London with someone in Lagos, someone in the Caribbean with someone in Nairobi. And when those connections happen, something powerful begins to shift. People begin to see Africa not as a distant place, but as a living cultural foundation that continues to evolve through the diaspora. Because Pan Africanism has always been more than geography. It's about recognizing that our history, our culture, our future are interconnected. And when Africa and the diaspora reconnect, we discover something powerful: identity, community, and shared purpose. Because when Africa and the diaspora reconnect, we don't just rediscover our past, we unlock the power of our shared future. If you're someone who has been thinking about Africa, curious about Africa, or planning your next chapter in Africa, this channel is for you. And again, before I go, make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share this video with someone who needs to see it, and join our mailing list at panafricanlifestyle.com so that you can stay connected to the resources that we share.
Pan-African lifestyle.